just waiting to be able to switch to, because I'm assuming that's what's happening. I'm gonna switch to the full. Okay,
What is it that you're assuming, Ellen?
oh my
Or should
god!
I say, howdy, ladies?
Oh my goodness.
Howdy,
Now,
Christian.
thank you for greeting me properly. I did the hot tip and everything, as you can see.
Very proper.
Thank you, thank you. I did study very hard for this role. I studied how to say howdy. I studied the whole horse riding thing, which was very, very complicated. I did not really get to wear much of a hat for much of the movie. However,
Yeah.
I did find them quite stylish, and I did buy one for myself as a treat.
Oh, and you brought it with you.
Yes, I did. I brought it with me all the way from home to Carla's home.
Yes, and were you wearing that when you showed up at her door at like 2:30 in the morning, like you said last week?
Don't be silly. I had it packed away. I wanted to surprise everybody, and now I have.
You definitely have. So now you said you practiced saying howdy. You didn't. Your character Dan Evans did not say howdy once in this movie that I remember. Were you very disappointed by that then?
Ellen, we have to stop for a second. We must stop for a
Serious.
second. Yes, and get very serious about this. Because, as you know, often in film, things are left out. It is a process called editing. So while I did say many a howdy, it was all cut from the final film.
That's a travesty.
I agree. Thank you, Paula, for agreeing with me.
Yeah, and I have to say, Christian, that hat is very interesting with your serious face and your hand gesture there.
Oh, but
I think it's a
don't I
very
wear
good
that
look.
well?
Oh my.
That's your migraine look.
It is my migraine look, however, it's a very versatile face that I'm making here. This is my migraine face. It is also my don't I look quite dashing in this hat face.
You do look quite dashing in that. And it's also
Very
the
dashing.
loving your hair look, because you
Yes,
love your hair. You're
I
very
do. Thank you for remembering.
I remember everything about you, Christian. I don't mean that to sound creepy, but it's
Well, and unfortunately, it does sound a bit creepy, but I forgive you.
well, thank you. Thank you so much. So I want to ask you, so you did a lot of preparing for this role, of course, because you always do. Uh, I have a thing when I'm watching these movies, and I'm always obsessed with the fact that nobody ever bathed really back then. I'm hoping you bathed though. You didn't like forego that, did you?
Well, you do know I like to immerse myself in the world of my characters. So I would often do a quick creek bath. That is what I call them, quick creek baths. And what that really means is that I would go to the sink with a washcloth because there were not many creeks readily available. However, there were sinks galore.
Ew, Christian.
Oh no, Eden. No, no, no. Please, do not be alarmed.
That's
Please, do not be alarmed. It is quite all right.
okay. So it wasn't quite like as they like you weren't just like putting on a bunch of aftershave and that's it. You actually
Oh
were
no, of course not. There was water, there was soap, there was a washcloth involved.
just
I
walk.
tried to bathe much like they might have bathed in the way back thens.
Wow. So how was it working with Russell Crowe since you had so many scenes with Russell Crowe? What was that? Was that like because he's Australian, you're Welsh? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. Spill the tea,
No,
Christian.
I shall not slander a fellow uh actor in Hollywood who is not of the States. And
Okay.
who also has an accent. No, I shan't do that. However, I will say that I was delighted that there was not much singing on set.
Ooh, burn,
My
Christian.
my.
Oh, only because I really wanted to not be distracted. I wanted to focus on Dan Evans, who would probably not sing very much. And yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
So you say Dan Evans wouldn't sing very much, but if Dan Evans were to sing, like they're around the campfire, and just like maybe he's had a little bit of whiskey, what would Dan Evans sing? What would be?
Well, I think there are only a couple of, no, I will say there are 3 songs that Dan Evans would sing. The first would be Bon Jovi's Santa Fe from the soundtrack of the hit movie Young Guns 2.
I knew you were going to say that because, as if everybody doesn't know, John Bon Jovi, that role is Christian's dream role, and he
Yes, it
auditioned
is.
last year. So,
Thank you for remembering, ma'am.
my gosh, you do that so well, Christian.
Thank you.
So,
I'm glad to see that my skills have not gone to waste.
so you loved doing this movie.
Oh, but one moment, I did not tell you the other
Oh,
songs.
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry,
Oh.
Christian.
My goodness. The other song would, of course, be Place of Glory, also by Bon Jovi, also from the soundtrack to the hit movie Young Guns 2. And the third song would go a little something like, It's a little wild and a little strange when you play a ranger on the range. Have you heard that before?
It sounds
Have you
a
heard
little
it
familiar.
before?
Sounds a little familiar.
Oh, how
Just a
delightful.
little.
I have to ask you then, Christian. I know, like maybe people would be shocked if you answer yes to this, but were you a fan of the show Hey Dude?
I have never watched an episode in my life. However, Carla sings the song constantly. Therefore, I am now an absolute expert in that song and nothing else about that show. I too am delighted by that fact.
That's hilarious. Christian, I do, because it was officially announced today. I have to say, and I'm very excited about this. Congratulations. It's official. You're going to be in the movie written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's going to be a new take on the Bride of Frankenstein, basically. So, how exciting is that? You're going to be with Jesse Buckley, Penelope Cruz, Peter Sarsgaard, and Annette Bening. How excited are you?
I am quite excited. For you see, Maggie is in my top 2 of my favorite Gyllenhaals on the planet Earth. I am ever so excited to work with her and with all the wonderful people that you mentioned. And the
So,
story would be, as you know, Eden, and as you have commented many times, I am not in enough romantic movies. And this is a story of a man searching for love in perhaps all the wrong places. However, it's still romance. So, take it.
take it. Be happy.
Yes.
Just take it. Hats off. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Christian, again for talking about it. And congratulations on the movie, because I really am excited
Thank
about it.
you. Thank you.
really
I
am.
too am quite excited.
Yes, Peter Sarsgaard is one of my absolute favorite actors. So
Oh,
to
is he?
see, well, you are like way above him,
Oh,
but
great. Oh, good. Good. Just no reason. Just
double checking.
double checking, of course. You know
But-
me, I like to be thorough.
You do. Yeah, I'm just still thinking of the sink baths. But anyway. But yes, but I'll be very excited to see you working alongside one of my favorite actors. So yay.
Yay for the both of us.
But especially
Well, ladies, it's been a wonderful evening. I must bid you adieu or unhowdy.
unhowdy.
Unhowdy?
Thank you. Thank you, Christian.
Unhowdy to you and to you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.